Welcome back to the Buckeye Dynasty. Our second-ranked Buckeyes hit the road to take on the 3-3 Tigers of Missouri. First quarter action, EJ6 sets up the bubble screen for Grimes. He gets a few blocks and picks up 13 and a first down. Later in the drive, Jones drops back, tries to hit Grimes on the outside, but Poland jumps the route and picks it off and returns it back to the 35-yard line. Mizzou comes out running. Hill takes the handoff, bounces it to the outside, stiff arms Wade and turns it up. He's finally pushed out after a 20-yard gain. Then Wilson drops back, steps up in the pocket, tries to scramble out, and is tackled by Chase Young. 3-and-out Tigers. Buckeyes take over. J.K. Dobbins takes a sweep right, finds a lane, gets a great block downfield by Gill. He's dragged down after a gain of 25 yards. A few plays later, Jones drops back and hits Gill on the outside. 1st and goal, Ohio State. Then Dobbins would punch it in from a yard out. Buckeyes up early, 7-0. After a Tigers 3-and-out, Dobbins takes the handoff up the gut. He makes a cut and picks up 12. Then Jones would show off that cannon. Check out this throw to Trayvon Grimes for a gain of 45 yards. Next play, Jones hits Gill wide open on the sideline. He turns it upfield, dives into the end zone. Touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag on the play. A clipping call against Tyler Gerald. Take the points off the board. But J.K. would get those yards right back. He takes the handoff up the middle and picks up 14. Then EJ6 drops back and hits Lamar Ray on the slant. He gets into the end zone. Ohio State up 14-0. Silver Bullets force another 3-and-out, and Dobbins comes out running hard. He picks up 12 on this counter. Then the Jones-Grimes connection links up one more time. Jones throws it up, and Grimes comes down with it, 54 yards on this pass play. A few plays later, Brian Snead will punch it in from 3 yards out. Buckeyes take a 3-score lead, but here come the Tigers. Wilson drops back, and check out this dime. He connects with Barrett on the go, and he is gone. 75 yards to the house. Missouri gets on the board. Buckeyes take over with great field position. Jones drops back. He scrambles to his left, sets his feet, and hits Ruckert for a gain of 15. Then Jones goes back to the air, throws a deep ball to Harris, but Fordham makes a hell of a play to get the interception, but the Buckeyes go into the half up 21-7. Start of the third quarter, Wilson drops back and throws an absolute dime, this time to Wayne in stride, and nobody's gonna catch him. 53 yards to the house. It's a 1-touchdown game. Buckeyes come back out running. Dobbins finds the hole, gets more downfield blocking, and is tackled after a gain of 25. Then Jones drops back, hits Grimes on the curl route. He picks up another 16 yards. Later in the drive, Dobbins gets the handoff. And check out the juke move. The junior picks up 16. It would lead to a Harrison field goal. Missouri forced to punt. Jones comes out throwing. He hits Gill on the drag route. Dobbins gets the block for him, and Gill turns it upfield. He's finally tackled after a 37-yard gain. Then Jones drops back, feels the blitz coming, and hits Ruckert in the end zone wide open. 31-14 Ohio State. The rushmen finally get going. Wilson drops back, can't find anybody, and he's sacked by Bryant Neal for the second time. But the Tigers would get it right back. Jones drops back and tries to throw outside, but is picked off by Clark, and there's nobody in front of him. EJ6 finally tackles him down before he could get into the end zone. But a few plays later, Wilson gets his third TD on the day by hitting Barrett in the end zone. 31-21 Ohio State. Buckeyes start the fourth quarter on the ground. Dobbins takes the sweep and gains 12 yards. Then EJ6 would drop back and hits Jeremy Ruckert across the middle for a gain of 11. Jones would go back to the air, this time linking up with Cooper behind the defense for a gain of 27 yards. Then Snead would take the handoff. He runs over the safety and gets into the end zone for the second time today. That would send the Buckeyes to their 7th win of the season. 38-21 is your final score. Emory Jones had the turnover bug again. He threw for 335 yards, had 2 touchdowns, but threw 3 interceptions. J.K. Dobbins had an absolute monster game. 25 carries, 213 yards, but only had 1 visit to the end zone. Brian Snead finished with 2 touchdowns on the game. Ruckert led the team in catches, but Grimes had a big day. 6 grabs for 142 yards. Baron Brown led the team with 6 tackles. Brian Neal was a man-child. He finished with 4 sacks on the day, but 0 turnovers for the Silver Bullets. A sloppy win, but up next, homecoming versus the Terps of Maryland. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're brand new. We'll look ahead to the Maryland game and check out the newest recruits that joined our recruiting class coming up in the .DI podcast. Make sure you go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at BigCGotGame, and we'll talk soon. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.